Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Graham. Welcome to Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. I kind of got a little bit of a streaming bug a couple hours back. I just thought when I get off work, I want to go home. I just want to sit down. I want to play some games for a little bit. It just sounded nice. Sounded like a good way to relax and just kind of chill out. And I hemmed and hawed about what I was actually going to play. I settled on Clone Drone. And so I got that all booted up, ready to go. I have not played this game since back in December when it was kind of like brand new. I played the story mode for 3 episodes worth on the channel. I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours altogether. And then I played a little bit off camera. Well, I don't think it was intentionally off camera, but I did complete the story mode and I never went back and re-recorded it because I kind of botched it. And they have been updating this game a lot, like very regularly. And so there is a ton of new stuff that I have yet to check out. The story mode, I have no idea if that itself has actually expanded or changed at all. But there's the endless mode and the Twitch mode, which I guess you probably have to be streaming in Twitch to do. And challenges, unlock new abilities. You know, I didn't even know that was there. And there's the level editor and the whole workshop. I'm probably going to do endless mode. And some other time coming back to this, it would be cool to do strictly workshop things. Maybe even made by people who watch the channel. If anyone who watches the channel makes levels in this game, that would be super badass. I'm curious about challenges. You can get Fire Breath, Trophy, Fire Arrows, Fire Hammer, Power Kick, Trophy, and I'm guessing workshop challenges don't actually unlock anything. It would be really cool to unlock that stuff, but probably I'm just going to mess around in endless mode. For the time being, I'm kind of just chilling out, waiting for people to show up in the channel, or in the stream, sorry. I thought that someone was already here, or at least a couple people, but maybe I was wrong. It's way too... I'm gonna be drinking on the stream. It's been so hot out for like several days, and I've been working every single day, and it was just Canada Day yesterday, and I had to work, so I had to miss beautiful, wonderful Canada's 150th birthday, so I guess happy birthday, Canada. I will lonely drink to your health by myself. It's been a lot of hot days, and yeah, I've been working way too much. The stream seems like a good way to chill out. Let's see how endless mode works out. Consuelo Donovan. I like Consuelo as a first name.
Hooray!
This will be brand new for me. Upward chop. Oh shit! I don't even remember how to do sideways chop. Apparently.
Bronze is such a weird metal.
Yes.
I'm sure I'll remember soon enough. This looks like the first level of, or like one of the earliest levels of the regular story mode game. Oh wait, no, there's different shit going on now that I look more closely at it. I think that guy just got shot by his buddy. This will all come back to me quickly enough. Yeah, it's if you're moving front and back, you chop down like that. That guy chopped himself up. That's my absolute favorite when that happens. And if I move sideways, then I chop sideways. Oh, but that was everyone. I think there's... Oh, I don't think I can defend until I unlock it. And I honestly don't know if you unlock anything if you're playing endless mode. You might just be stuck. Don't jump over me like that. Hey, Logan, how's it going, buddy?
Hooray! The human won a bronze level.
I just started. That was the first level of the endless mode. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, do I still go get to upgrade like I would in the normal story mode? Can I chop those guys? Holy fuck, you can. Get back here. I just suddenly got really, like, maniacal. Are you gonna have to call in other ones to come pick up these guys once they get chopped to bits? I hope you have a lot of... I hope you have a big budget for these cleanup robots here if I'm just gonna bash them all to death. That's all I wanted. My absolute favorite thing about this game is that you can just break everything in like any possible way. Alright. Let's see, maybe there's new upgrades available. Oh, it looks like there most certainly is. Oh, do I not? I thought I had to complete the hammer challenge to unlock the hammer. I may have misunderstood how that worked. Oh, I was immediately gonna go for the hammer, but fire sword sounds cool. I'm gonna try fire sword out. I mean, it looks badass, but how useful is that? Is there a chance that that's remotely useful to me in any way, shape, or form? I feel like it's strictly for show. Oh, wow. Okay. These levels are insanely more complicated than last time I played. Okay, I was not ready for people to just start raining down on me. Like, I set that guy on fire a little bit. I don't think that means he extra died. Like, can I, if I just chop someone's legs off or something, are they gonna keep burning and then maybe they'll die harder? Hey, Krillin! How's it going, buddy? Oh, maybe... Well, I was gonna say maybe the fire sword is more deadly, but I did chop that guy right in his head, so I think that was gonna be a death either way, probably. I should play around with these bouncers, because I've literally never used them. Oh, and I'll get a sneaky jump attack on these guys. Oh, I missed them. But maybe I'll get them on the way back. Up we go. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Alright, that's enough of that. I don't want to spend an endless amount of time. That's a very Sonic-like spring noise. I like it. It's very satisfying. How you guys doing? Glad to have you on board. Does anyone know? Has anyone seen enough videos of this game? Is the flame sword more deadly, or did I get swindled by this guy, the upgrade bot's salesmanship? Burns brighter. I mean, I might as well just commit down the fire sword line. Well, that looks about the same to me, so I think it's really just for show. I don't think the fire sword really contributes a whole lot. No, okay, alright, I gotta sneak up around these archer guys, because I don't want to deal with them the whole time. I feel like I'm a show dog or something, weaving my way through these pillars here, trying to get these guys. Oh, I love when I get it right in the head like that. Let's be honest, I love absolutely every single possible way that you can kill anything. It's completely satisfying no matter what. This game just satisfies that destructive part of my brain. Which I hope everyone has, to some extent. It's not an evil destructive part of my brain, I swear. It's just a regular, having good fun breaking stuff. I should probably invest in a clone. I don't know, I'm guessing endless mode, same as regular. If I die, I have to start over if I don't have any remaining clones. Whoa, I finished bronze already? Oh wait, so is it just like randomly selecting a set of... Oh god, that guy cut one of my arms off! Oh no. Or did one of the arrows hit me? Oh, okay, there are a lot of arrow guys. So I should really be cautious. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. What happened to this guy? I don't know, but I'm gonna go finish him off. I think, like, I might have killed one of the swordsmen, but otherwise these big dumb jock archers shot up their own guys a whole bunch. That's the impression I'm getting, at least. I should unlock the kick. I really like the kick ability. I want to be able to kick people into the saws. Jetpack bots. That's another thing I've never had to deal with before. That's gonna be new to me. Let's just make sure everyone's totally dead. Wow, I get that arm back, right? In between levels? I don't know if I've ever lost a limb and not died.
Sounds too easy.
That's... I mean, I've chopped off limbs of the other guys and had them not die, so I knew that that could happen to them. I don't think I knew that it could happen to me. The arrow is fun. Kind of. Oh, you can repair. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to worry about being able to kick. Now I just got to remember how to kick. How to kick. There we go, right click. If I forget again at some point, someone can chime in and let me know it's the right click. Alright, I don't think these are getting chosen off of the workshop. Oh, far out. Oh my goodness, he chopped off my entire back, and somehow I am still alive. Well, good for me. See if I can cut off that guy's other leg. Perfect. Make sure he's super dead. Oh yeah, now you're the one missing a limb, and oh, there's the fire coming into play.
Good human.
There, now I'm pretty glad I had the fire sword thing. But I kind of want the hammer. Alright, when I inevitably die, then I'll go and pick up the hammer. Or I'll do the hammer instead of the fire sword. How much is the game, and what platform is it on? To the best of my knowledge, it's only on PC. I'm trying to think, because I follow the guy on Twitter so I can hear about updates and stuff. And I don't think he's announced other platforms. It's sold pretty well, though. I think he sold like 20,000 copies or something like that on Steam, according to Steam Spy, which take that with a grain of salt. But I think he's made enough money on it that he's putting a lot of time into the development, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it shows up on other platforms. And I think I bought like an early access version before it was even on Steam for like 10 bucks maybe. Now it's on Steam, I think, for $15, but it's the summer sale and it's like 30% off, so it's back down to like 11, I think. So, and since they added the workshop and the level editor and are still adding content to the game, there's an insane amount of replay value. No one wants to celebrate. I don't know. I honestly, it was kind of a busy day, and I was just kind of excited about that new Zoicide video doing well, and I was looking at the subscriber count. I just had other things on my mind, and I was like, oh, cool. We had a nice little blip of subscribers today. But it didn't register in my mind for some reason. Oh, whoa, we crossed 1,600. It like happened, and I processed it and thought, okay, same as usual. No, and then for some after the fact, I was like, oh wait, 1,600. That's cool. That's, you know, another little couple of zeros there. So at the very last minute, I titled this "Celebrating 1,600." It was not planned for that in any way, shape, or form, but that's just how it happens to be. It's $10 on Steam. Yeah, well, it's on sale, and the sale goes till the 5th, so you got a few more days to pick it up for cheap. Seeing as the game's pretty new and stuff, you're not going to get much more of a discount than that. Not for quite a while, at least, so if you're, like, pretty interested, now is probably the time to get it. The Zoicide video was hilarious. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I tried to record more Zoicide today, and when I logged in, there was like 20 people. It said 20 people online, and then every single game I joined, there would be 3 or 4 people, and 2 seconds in, 1 or 2 of them would quit. So you'd play like 1 on 2, and then everyone else would quit. Granted, it was like the middle of the day, not really the best time to probably be playing a new game like that doesn't have built up fan base, user base. User base is what I wanted. So I'm probably going to try and record some more of that again tonight. I'm going to play this, I don't know, an hour and a half, something like that. And then I'll try to go record more Zoicide, and hopefully more people will be playing. Hi, Brooke. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Let me ask you, do you have a favorite series? Just out of curiosity. Or, also, one thing I always like asking people, this is an open question, what was the channel that first made you say, hey, maybe I'll stick around for a little while? I'm always just curious. It's kind of hard to get a gauge of that unless someone specifically comments, hey, cool, I'm going to subscribe because of this video. So I'm just curious, putting it out there. What do I pick up next? Blocking. I think I would like to be able to block arrows. I've come close to dying a few times thanks to arrows. Also, for people who are just chiming in, you can see I'm missing my left arm, and someone even like sliced down alongside my back. So it's hard to tell. Ooh, maybe if I go and look at my clone, you can see, yeah, look at all that stuff that's missing off my back. I have no idea how I didn't die from all of that getting chopped away from me. I binge watched the Flicks and Chill videos today, and they were hilarious. That's what got me hooked, the Flicks and Chill. Oh man, those have to be some of my favorites too. That series was so fun to record, and I'm glad to hear that you went through the whole thing, because we had fun with it right from the start, but I honestly feel that series got more funny. Wow, that guy decapitated his arrow buddy. I honestly feel that series got more funny. Oh my god, he hammered that guy into the wall so hard. That was amazing. I'm so glad that that's documented. That Flicks and Chill series was so fun to record, and the more episodes of it we did, the more we were like, oh wow, this is a hilarious, just an hilarious game, and we're getting more and more into it, more and more committed to like playing characters and just being stupid with it. Hey Marty, yes, I see your highs. Yeah, so the more we played of it, the more funny it got. So Flicks and Chill, definitely way up there. Funny thing that I can talk about, the sequel, Flicks and Chill 2, Millennials, is going to be coming out in like a couple weeks. There's not an exact date yet, but I've been talking with the developer of the game because we were big fans of it, and he let me know that it'll be coming out in a couple weeks. And Dave and I, who recorded the original Flicks and Chill series, made like a little deal with Jason, and so there's a Graham and a Dave as background characters in the game, and so when that comes out, we'll definitely be playing it like day one, because we have to see ourselves in the game. That'll be so funny. I'm so excited about it. And at one point he was consulting with us, and he was like, hey, do you, like, I have an idea for what role your characters will play, and like, here's some of the conversation. And I said, no, shut up, don't tell me. I literally don't want to know. I want to be completely surprised. And so Dave and I will be playing ourselves or each other. That could be funny too when the game comes out. We're not main characters, we're like background characters in one of the chapters, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I just said, do whatever you want. I'm not gonna get offended. I don't care. You can make Dave and I lovers. I honestly don't care. It'll be just funny for us. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm super pumped about it. Do you think you'll play Friday the 13th the game? I've seen it floating. Yeah, I can't wait either. I've seen Friday the 13th floating around in the store and everything. I don't really know. I'll get the get up thing. I don't really know a lot about it. I haven't really looked into the game a lot myself. Play more Zoicide, definitely planning to do that. I'm gonna try and record more tonight. What the hell? What do I do? Ah! I wasn't prepared for that at all. Fire-breathing, jumping dinosaurs, scary, horrible, terrifying. Oh, I got one of them. Or they killed each other, I have no idea. Oh god, he uses spinny leg attacks. You got it. What the hell, am I alive? Okay, I guess he just got...
This human would get a go.
Wait, I gotta take a second. That was a lot to take in, and I really feel like I shouldn't have lived. I accidentally, as I killed the dinosaur, the guy riding him fell off, and I realized that he hadn't died, and so I just started chopping around and luckily managed to get him in time. Wow, that was... Whew, that deserves a quick drink. I don't know anything about Friday the 13th. I don't even really know what type of game it is, but it's something I could look into for sure. Wow, that really rockets you. That's a lot of fun. Hey, Dayton! We got Dayton here. That's awesome, guys. If you're bored with my stream and you don't like this game, or you think I'm an annoying knob, or any or all of the above, then check out Dayton's channel. Go watch some of his stuff over there. You could go watch the Chivalry video that he and I did together, which is like a year or more old, and I haven't watched it since it first came out. Hopefully it's not super dated. I don't know, probably. I probably am a much different person in that video, much less comfortable recording. It was pretty early on in the YouTube career. Look at Graham and a wife beater. They don't call it that in Canada. Yeah, we call it wife beater. Usually the wife beaters are like straight white, something that you would see like a trailer trash type person wearing, like you picture it like Trailer Park Boys or something, wearing a plain white wife beater. Otherwise you'd probably call it a tank top. But it is like the hottest out right now, and my apartment does not have AC, and it doesn't ventilate properly. So it's hotter in my apartment than it is outside right now. It's like 27 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I apologize. Shameless plug. Yeah, shameless. I was gonna say maybe there was a little shame, but nah, shameless. We'll go with shameless. I don't know what to grab next. Let's try the bow. I haven't been using the bow at all. And now I gotta remember how to use the bow. I just finished remembering how to use the kicks. Perhaps it was a mistake to take the bow. Whoa. What is all of this? Oh, wow. That's interesting. There's even a music change. You can hit tab to go into like a viewer mode. That's really cool. What else can I do here? Oh, well that's great. That's a lot of fun. But there's not a lot. I don't really want to interrupt the middle of a battle to try and get like a cool photo or anything like that. I just gotta remember how the hell to use the bow now. Where's like the controls? I don't know. Just spam buttons. Yeah, that is what I was doing. I was very scared that I might totally screw myself over. Arm lost. Oh! I can't use the bow because I lost an arm. Well, that was a stupid upgrade to choose. I can't believe I'm still alive actually with the one arm. I've been rocking this one arm for a while. Oh, how many things are just gonna come tumbling over that edge? Or do I have to jump up to them? Oh no! Okay. Oh god, there's like ninja guys. Oh wait, I was hoping that ninja guy was gonna jump into the lava there and I wouldn't have to do anything about it. Wow, that is a lot of dumb luck that I've been having. Oh. No! Go! Yes! Arrow blocking! Arrow blocking! Oh! I think I only have the 90 degrees of arrow blocking. I definitely am investing in the 180 after this. I'm gonna go further up the thing and take out the big guy first. Oh no no no! I totally jumped off the edge there. I guess the game has a little bit of forgiveness with being able to kind of double jump or jump off an edge a little bit. That was a very sad attempt at a jump after that. I want to be the Jedi robot. The Jedi robot was sweet. The guy who was like sliding around doing kung fu shit, he was fucking awesome. Although I guess I kind of have like a little bit of a lightsaber right now, so that's pretty cool. Oh, thank goodness. I don't have to start that battle over. That was stupid. I had to go back just to get that guy. Garbage.
It is some kind of wonder human.
That's cool. It raises up platforms to get away on. Hopefully it doesn't it doesn't like deactivate the lava, so hopefully I don't make a stupid mistake and fall straight in the lava. Alright, I guess I better pay for a clone instead of paying for... What was it I was gonna get? The bow blocking. I guess I'll get the clone instead. Damn it.
Clone created.
I hate to have to spend an upgrade on a clone, but I'd also rather stay alive. Now I can use the bow. Not enough energy. Oh wow, right, I forgot about how kind of infrequently you can use the bow until you upgrade it. I'm gonna start with it out, going into this battle. It's lava. Did I call it something else? Did I say something other than lava? I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Spider boss. No! It just barely hit the spider guy's chin. What the hell was that? I wanted to be able to kill him from a distance there, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. I did not know those were spike traps. I'm really glad that I lucked out and didn't get hit by that when I was running over them. Seems like more and more things keep dying. Fuck, that guy took a big chunk out of me. The more things it throws into a level, the more likely it is for these guys to kill each other in battle. No! Scraped my head. Far out. That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna try and snipe one of those archers right off the bat here if I can. I don't know how good I am at, like, precision stuff. Yes! Yeah, I managed to get the one guy. Alright, that's not so bad. Hey, that guy took one of those to rocket his way over to me. I like the bouncing platforms and stuff. Actually, I like basically everything that the new updates added to this game. They got real creative with it. Oh, I probably have to launch myself across like this. That's too far, overshot it. Okay, that's really difficult. Alright, you can't really do diagonal, you gotta do the appropriate... Wow, I just kind of kicked him. Oh, that just gave me an idea. Kick! Oh, damn it! If I can't be a proper Jedi Kung Fu Ninja robot, then I at least want to try and kick someone launching over. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly how I wanted that to play out. And I could run up to him and give him a quick chop. His face is amazing. The spiders. I thought I could shoot all the way across the map. My aim isn't as true as I hoped it might have been. I think you're a bipedal unicorn robot. Don't swing the sword, it breaks my immersion. Oh wow. Yeah, it's like glowing with love and friendship. Not with fire. And then, I was hoping the angle on that would be... Yeah, that's just his head up there. This is like his backside, and that little yellow bit you're seeing, that's just the top of his head as he swings his mighty horn at people.
Jetpack bots with fire hammers.
Oh, and a flame raptor.
It was probably attracted by all the fire.
Is that actually what I have to fight next? Oh, maybe the endless mode is a structured set of levels. I assumed it was kind of... Like, I worked through bronze. I think I'm in silver right now. I assumed there was a pool of, like, 40 bronze levels. I don't know, 20, and it selected 3 or 4 random ones. Yeah, that jump kick was sweet. I'm super proud of that jump kick. Fucker, I gotta buy a clone again. Although maybe I'm better off buying myself some kind of upgrade so I'd be stronger. Oh, it's gold. If it wasn't already gold, it's gold now. Maybe I'm better off buying myself some sort of upgrade to become stronger so I'm less likely to die. Gotta weigh those options. Were you also seeing the yellow bit just below the horn as the back of the head? And then you can just pretend it's not even bipedal. You just can't see the front 2 legs. That would be like right now. There's a lot of what the fuck is going on. There's a lot of different variants of things. Like, what did the backhand hammer back smash? The fuck was that? That was... I don't want to have to go fight that again. Those guys are insane. He swung his hammer so far around that he hit me on his backswing. I can't defend against that shit. But I was gonna say, there's so much variety in different enemies to fight against. But there's only the one type of robot that you get to play as. Oh god, it's another one of those raptors. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, thank god. Everything killed each other. Again. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky that they all killed each other. Whew, okay then. Let's go back to the upgrade room. But it would be pretty damn cool if you could play as other things. Like if you could play as some kind of robot.
Yes,
Alright, unicorn, I guess, maybe.
Air.
But like there's got to be other cool alternatives of different battle droids that you could pick from. Sorry, Marty, I'm not sure where you're getting at with worms. I might have missed a reference. Oh, I'm out of clones right now, aren't I? Yes. Yes, I am. Damn it. I have to buy one again. I don't want to have to restart all this and go back to bronze. Things are getting interesting. They're getting crazier and crazier and therefore more interesting. You could play as a worm. You just kind of like slither around on the ground. That would be exhilarating. You just roll your way into things or give them some kind of deadly parasite. What? I'm in Diamond? On my first time ever trying to do this? How? I've done the story mode. I completed the story mode once. I've never done endless mode. I've never fought most of these enemy types. And somehow I made it to Diamond? I'm a god! I'm a clone drone god! I kinda just wanted to run... No! Straight in half! He even like separated my sword. That was kinda sweet. Damn it. Just when I was stroking my own ego there. Kinda lost my train of thought, because I'm pretty sure my train of thought was, wow, I'm good at this. Look how sweet I'm doing. Oh, damn it. I was hoping he would kind of fall down into that. I feel like I'm playing a game of Slam Jam or something. Did that guy die? That was a killing blow? Fucking A. Oh, no. Let me just keep my distance here. I do kind of want to do some aerial combat on this guy. Hiya! Oh man, a sweet mid-air arrow shot would have been just way too epic and way beyond my skill level.
I did not see that coming.
Look at this shit. Whoa! Hey there. How's it going? Maybe I could pick up that sword as backup?
Yes.
Dual wield
What's a
swords?
good human?
Ooh, dual wielding swords. That would be pretty cool. I would like to have that added in the game. At least these raptors aren't as bad as the ones in Jurassic Park. I'll show myself to the exit. Yeah, I don't think I can deal with those speedy bastards. Or like the acid spitters with the flary neck things. Or basically just any dinosaur. An all dinosaur level would be pretty cool. I'd love that. I would play that for sure. Take any Power Ranger Zord, make it a battle droid, except the frog one, because what the fuck? There was a frog Zord? I don't remember that. The yellow one was like a cool jaguar or something. Oh man, I only know the dinosaurs. I only know the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger dinosaur ones. And I might have even had a toy of the Zord, of like the jungle animal one. This is gonna bother me, and I don't want to immediately be helped with answers. But I also really heavily feel like I'm not going to be able to get it. Was the blue one a frog? I'm trying to piece this together in my mind and I can't remember it at all. Then you'd be two-horned unicorn if you got another sword. What is that? That's just a real animal at that point, isn't it? Sorry to burst anyone's bubbles on the reality of unicorns. It is Hypnotoad. That would be an interesting crossover. I would love to see Power Rangers show up in Futurama. I think the only crossover that Futurama did was that Simpsons and Futurama one, and it was like a 20-minute episode, and it was really mishandled and bad. Like, wasn't a good episode at all. It should have been like an hour long, and they should have just went nuts with it. Like those 4 movies of Futurama that they did. If it would have been on that caliber, like that could have been the most awesome, epic thing ever. And they really, it was pretty lame. I only watched it the once and then just kind of forgot about it because it just wasn't interesting. I'm racking my brain on this Power Rangers thing. It turns out my knowledge of Power Rangers is strictly Mighty Morphin. Did you guys watch the new Power Rangers movie? Does anyone want to tell me like yay or nay on that one? I think when it hits like Netflix or something, I'll inevitably watch it, but I had like no interest in seeing it in theaters. I had some interest, but not enough to warrant an actual movie ticket. No, it'd be a unicorn because it's magical. Screw science. Oh, just like when a cow is born with like 2 heads or something, and it's science and not radioactive toxicity. It would just be a freak unicorn. Do you think people would call it like, would you change it to a bicorn or like a dual corn? Or are you just a freak unicorn? I'm out of clones again, aren't I? Oh. Well, I can only do it once more. It's like 5 times in a row buying clones. But I really would like to see if I can hit platinum. I assume I assume platinum is the next one. It's what the overall goal is in this. Yeah! Yeah, killed that first guy, killed the second guy. 2 for 2. That's a great start. 3 for 3. Now hopefully some of these guys kill each other. So I can 4 for 4. Hopefully some of these guys kill each other, and then my record can be like better than 100%. Oh, quick, someone kill someone else so I can get back up to batting 1,000 here. Oh, there, my record's ruined. I'll never get it back. It was a great start to that level though, no, wasn't it? Nay? Oh, come on. Oh, no. No, it looks like I have 2 arms to me, but apparently I'm missing one just enough. Here's a good opportunity to use this. Oh, I have the shoulder, but I'm missing the actual arm bit. That's a pain. This is kind of cool, because now I can go look around and see, like, what's left to fight. I should be using this at the starter levels to see what I'm up against. Although I don't think I need my confidence shattered like that. I think if I were to do this at the start of one of those levels that's like 3 guys riding dinosaurs, I just curl up in a fetal position and just let it happen. Just die. Twice as smart it would be. Yes, because all the magic and love, and therefore probably also, like, brain power is all located in the horns of a unicorn. Common knowledge, everyone knows that. Just a freak unicorn, and I would have to befriend it. I don't. It would probably have to go join some sort of freak show thing. I mean, if someone were to find an actual unicorn, I'm sure it would already, you know, be a part of some sort of magical creature zoo. So then there would have to be mythical creature zoos, and then on top of that, there would have to be the fucked up mythical creature zoo for the ones that didn't come out quite right. Damn you! Damn you to hell, God! Fucking. Like, there would have to be like a minotaur that came out with like. Wait, do minotaurs always have human legs? I picture them with like goat people legs. If there was a minotaur that came out with like human legs, or a minotaur that came out with a human head. Oh nope, that one didn't come out quite right. Or a griffin that was just 100% lion. That's really majority of the lions that you see in nature are just poorly made griffins. No, straight decapitation. Oh,
Well done, human.
It got to the diamond
Fitzmail
tier.
O'Donovan.
You humans do.
You did great, buddy. That was pretty damn good. It can be an American Horror Story. Man, I only ever watched an episode and a half of that show and I had to quit. Because I was too scared to keep watching it. Because that show was terrifying. Although, honestly, that first season was so terrifying to me from what I saw of it. Because it all was seeming like there was supernatural stuff to it, which was super cool. Like that maid who looked like an old lady to everyone, but the one guy that looked like some hot young lady to him. Stuff like that was really cool, and I was really into it. But the stuff where it's just like someone came knocking on the door, it was like a flashback, and they opened the door and the guy just forced his way in and murdered everyone. I don't like that shit, because that shit feels way too real. And that's the shit that made me have to quit that show. From what I can tell, all the future seasons of it look less scary to me because they look less based in reality. This new one that they're doing that's based on this year's political election sounds like a terrible idea, and I suspect it won't be very scary. I don't know, hard to say. The ones that didn't quite come out right zoo, I definitely go there. It's most zoos you go to. The lions are just botched griffins. And I can't think of other mythical creatures, but most of them are just less than mythical creatures. When the unicorn runs into a wall. Oh. Well, at first I was just thinking he would break his horn, but what if he just kind of like impaled himself? Like if it just forced its way backwards through his skull? It's very gruesome imagery that you guys have just put in my head. Sickos. Lions are poorly made griffins. Makes sense, man. You heard it here first. I'm telling you, that theory is legit. I don't know if I'm going to jump straight into a new human. Take a look at the different things here. Do I do a challenge, maybe, before I go back into endless mode again? Maybe that would be the better way to go. I don't watch American Horror Story, but my friend does. And I'm like, fuck no thanks. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I just went and saw It Comes at Night in theaters because my brother really likes scary movies, and I was like the only one who had a free day to go watch with him. So I was like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll suck it up and go and watch it. The posters and the trailers and stuff for that movie look so terrifying. It didn't really live up to it. Wasn't as scary as the previews and stuff made it seem. I liked it. It was a good movie. Not that scary. It was good. I did like that one, actually. Considering how much I hate horror movies and stuff, that one was much more thriller. And, oh man, the characters made such good, reasonable, rational decisions. I like when you can follow along with the characters' decision-making and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That was the right call that you made in that situation, and it still didn't work out for you. I feel like that's good storytelling, good movie making, and that movie did that really well. So even if you don't like scary stuff like myself, I'd say still keep an eye out for that one. Apology accepted for the weird thing that I said about a unicorn accidentally impaling its own head. Now you're going to tell me a horse is a poorly made Pegasus. No, it's actually donkeys are poorly made Pegasuses. Horses are just demons. They're just straight up demon creatures. They're trash. They're just the leftover parts of better creatures. People were working on cool, different creatures and lovable, awesome, epic, mythical beasts. And then they were like, this didn't come out quite right. Throw that in the junk pile. And someone was like, well, you're going to let all these different animal parts go to waste? Let's throw it together and make a garbage animal. I don't like horses that much. I don't have a lot of reason to. They are objectively very, very, like, beautiful creatures. They're just, like, are elegant creatures. I just don't like them. I don't know why. Yes, donkeys makes more sense. Yeah, they just... There's something about that same gene that makes it so the Pegasuses end up wingless. Also makes them stumpier and stinkier and more depressed Eeyore style. I assume all donkeys suffer from depression the way that Eeyore does. It's just a regular part of things. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to just rail on horses super hard. Not a big fan of them, but at the same time I don't have a lot of reason to be. But at the same time, fuck horses is my general opinion on that. Hey Max, how's it going, buddy? I like your little emoticon face that you just did there. Hey, cool. It actually showed up in the chat. Because I'm looking at my streaming software where it shows like where the chat is being hard copied onto the stream itself. Didn't think that would show up. I just assumed it couldn't read like emojis properly. So which of these should I do? I feel like I should probably do a challenge. I feel like that's maybe how I should spend my time next. You guys put that to a vote. It's not quite new beer time, but I guess I could make it new beer time. And then I'll go fetch a beer, and you guys vote on which of these you think looks most interesting, and then I can come back and we'll do one of those together. You want a happy donkey? You should see Roman Atwood's donkey named Empire. I don't know. I believe he's putting on a show. I think all donkeys suffer from Eeyore syndrome, which makes sense, you know, that they would name the syndrome after the depressed donkey and that donkeys chronically suffer from it. Eeyore syndrome, it's a real thing. Donkeys suffer from it. Look it up. But look it up later. Look it up like tomorrow or something. Not right now. Don't do now. Me good? Does that just mean like player's choice? Just pick whichever challenge? Nah, pick one. I want you guys to pick one, mostly because I'm indecisive and I don't want that on me to make the decision. So you guys pick it. I'll go do the quick beer fetch. That'll take like, I don't know, 30 minutes probably, and then I'll be back. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be back in like 30 seconds or whatever, but maybe I'll take my time a little bit so you guys have a chance to look over the 7 different options here, and you can let me know. Hey Josh A, good to see you, buddy. I'm stepping out for just like I don't know, a minute tops. Gotta go around, grab a beer. You guys pick a challenge. I will be back very soon, and I'll keep chatting on my way out the room because I don't know how far away from the mic you guys can still hear me. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to play games. I've always been a cat. You guys are mistaken if you thought you were subscribed to the channel of a human. This is a cat who plays games on YouTube. Well, that was mildly fun for me. That wasn't what I was actually going to go do. But then my cat was just chilling in the corner there, so I quickly grabbed her and forced her on the camera, because she basically is the chillest and just kind of lets me fucking hold her like that. She doesn't do anything about it. Just playing Mount and Blade. I knew a guy in like the residence I lived in for the first 2 years of university who had like 700 hours into Mount and Blade or something. I don't even know. I could probably pull up his profile and look. He had an absurd amount to the game, and I've never played it. He like tried to convince me to play it. I was in the middle of playing something else, kind of forgot about it, and now it's just kind of fallen further and further back on my priority list. But maybe someday I'll get around to it. Yay, everyone liked the cat. Best cat YouTuber. Yeah, but I had to change back into human form because opposable thumbs, you know, it's really hard to actually play games when you don't have that. I wish I could just replace myself with that cat. Well, in a lot of ways I hate that cat, but at the same time it's so lovable. Maybe I should just stick a camera in that cat's face for like 20 hours someday, then analyze the footage, get a bunch of weird different facial expressions and reactions, and then instead of face cam I'll just have cat gif reactions in the corner of videos, and I'll do my best to sync them up to make it look like the cat's playing. I'm probably not going to do that. It would be such an insane amount of effort. I only got it recently and already have 24 hours in it. Oh shit. And it's like, what is it? It's like a 10-year-old game at this point? Probably, at least. What kind of game is it? I'm pretty sure it's like strategy or something, but you run around as like an individual guy. I don't know. I honestly think I've only seen screenshots. I'm glad you found a game that you're like super into though. My brother much more so gets sucked into games. Like when he got Dead Cells, he put like 20 hours into it in like 2 days. I usually play multiple games at once, which annoys a lot of my friends who I used to like live with and stuff, because they're the same. They just play something straight through to the end. Works out really well for a YouTube channel though, that I normally would just juggle lots of games anyways. So it kind of works out for me. Same here with Darkest Dungeon. I'm addicted to it. That's another one that I've really wanted to check out. That is a super adorable cat picture. I've never seen it before. I didn't know you could do that. I really like it. And oh yeah, you manage an army in Mount and Blade. But do you still play as one guy out on the battlefield, or are you coordinating everything from like up top? And we got our one and only vote from Brooke there to do the Hammer Challenge. So I guess we're doing the Hammer Challenge. There it is. Reward Fire Hammer.
Fraser.
Oh, occupation ecologist. That is so close to accurate.
Hammer time in the danger zone.
My brother is an ecologist, and I went to school for conservation, which is basically ecology.
I hope so.
So I guess ecologists don't make good clone fighters. And he was Thad too. I liked that name. I liked that occupation. That went so poorly. You have your own guy, but you can still command them. Okay.
Louis Wong.
Louis Wong, the chef. Age 16?
Boom, boom, boom.
Is that what it said?
Hammer comes down in the room.
Yeah, rest in peace. That guy did not last
I was
long
getting to
at
that.
all. Okay. I was curious if I was going to be sent into the same exact challenge. Oh, but these are two different things that I had just done in endless mode. So I wonder if I basically did the entirety of a challenge. Holy shit. I am a fan of that. Oh, it feels so good to smash things with the hammer.
Good. There was something off about...
I don't think Lewis should
Frank
rank him.
Booker.
Just because he's more recent. Ooh, Clint. I do like the name Clint. Like Clint Eastwood. Super badass name.
Smashing.
Hey, Casey. Welcome aboard. Thank you Thank you very much. We love you too.
Bronze difficulty.
I know that
Well,
we
your dad is
do,
meaningless.
specifically me today, right now at this moment. It's a me thing. But I promise you it's also a we thing.
Victory.
Yes. Yes, it is hammer time.
It was okay.
Max, you're just saying that just because Casey is, and you didn't want to be left out. I don't believe you that you love me. And I assume you know that I'm kidding around with you. Have I missed things in the chat there?
On the pillars.
It took
Get down from
several
there.
people, but all it took was for me to get to a Clint. Clint the badass. Of course he would be able to carry through here. I can't do most of these things, so obviously I'm just gonna get a bigger hammer because size matters. Weapon unlocked. Oh, okay. Never mind. I understood that. I don't have a sword or a bow because it's a hammer challenge, so you only get to use the hammer. Okay, I will stay away from the giant hammer dude. Oh, I didn't realize how much of a wind-up. I just kind of got lucky on the last one, spamming things around. Damn it all. Clint, come on.
The human got
You're doing
defeated
so
by bronze
well.
level.
It's okay, the warming up was for us.
You son of a
not the
bitch. I was just kind of got lucky. Hubert, 73-year-old Hubert the boatman.
The
I mean, he probably has a lot of experience repairing his boats.
Potent metaphor for
A
the
solid, like,
universal
60
desire
years
to
of boat
impact the world
repair.
around
He's gotta be
us.
good at swinging a hammer, right? But yeah, this hammer is really hard to time the attacks of. But I'm getting better at it, I would say. Oh god. Okay. I feel like I gotta start swinging right after he does, so I can slip in, like, so he can't kind of defend. If that makes sense. That seemed to work out decently well, that general strategy there.
The human made
Spicy banana,
The
banana,
bronze tier is
nana.
not that hard.
I was just saying to someone the other day how much on yesterday, because it was Canada Day, I was saying how much I hate saying Canada Day, because it feels like I'm accidentally going to start doing like Canada da 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 every time I say it. I really have to stop and think like Canada Day, because if you just say Canada Day, then it just Canada Day. It's nothing. It just rolls together into nothing. So I like usually really have to think about it. And having banana banana nana really makes me think of that. Thanks, someone, finally someone says my name right. Casey? Do people normally say Cassie, maybe? I know probably 2 Caseys and 1 Cassie. So I guess for me it's just, Casey is the norm. I kind of forgot that Cassie could be. Oh no! No, I'm so slow now. I don't know if I fully realized that losing a leg would actually slow me down. I could have guessed. Yeah, I'm liking all those thumbs up with that silly face. Slay them all! I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Spicy memes. I wish I was more of a memester. I do and I don't wish I was more of a memester. If you guys ever watch Gus Johnson videos, that's, if I were to be a memester, that's what I would go for. Short 30-second doofy videos that you can have a good laugh at. Wow, I think I better pay for the repair. This is brutal. I love that type of content. Specifically, I love his. I think he does it better than most. That's like a dream collaboration. That'd be cool to work with Gus on something. But yeah, I wish I was more of a memester if it meant that I could be like Gus. The Subway was horrible yesterday. Subway sandwich or Subway transportation? Gonna pay for the repair. Oh, I should get a kick. People tend to say Cassie, right?
complete.
Nope, what, Marty? I'm sorry. I go on rambly tangents and then come to get caught back up to the chat, and then a lot of the times I'm missing the context. Other games, it's a little bit easier to keep an eye on both. Those guys were piggybacking. Not piggybacking.
Let's move on.
Piggybacking. Which would it be? Piggybacky. Piggyback.
Yes.
I'm
just a
super.
normal few
I think it's just
buckets.
piggyback. But anyways, they were riding each other's shoulders. That was super cool. I'm almost sad that I killed them because I would have liked to have seen if they would have stayed like that, or if it was temporary and they would just kind of fall off of one another. You need a battle unicorn to defeat them. Oh, there's actually a unicorn emoji. That's great. Yeah, now that I'm using the hammer, he doesn't really look like much of anything. Shout out to Kyle 80910 Frood 8091. That sounds like a significant number that I should be familiar with, but unfortunately I don't know what you're getting at. My apologies. Yes, I do live in Canada. Son of a bitch. Alright. Max was talking transport, because Canada Day. Yes. It was the big 150 in Canada yesterday. It was a pretty big deal. I had to work during it. It was pretty lame. So that was alright. That's some nice jazzy music. Yeah, I dig the music. Oh shit. Yes! Alright, I kinda like the differences in weapons, like that the sword. Oh wow, there's like a spider guy throwing bombs or something. I think it's the spider guys who throw bombs like that. Quick, get him while he's down. Yes! I like the differences in weapons, that there's like these clean cuts for the swords where you can kind of, it like almost heats them up and you can see like the slice straight through their body, and then the hammer just kind of explodes things. It's cool, I like that. I will have... Yes! Boom! I didn't quite kill him at first. Good thing I followed it up with a second quick chop there.
I hope this human
Did I take any damage here? How am I looking? That looks complete. That looks like I'm in full working order there. Got a bug flying around my face. I live in the maple syrup land. Yes, yes I do. And I feel like for a lot of years of my life, I was just drinking Aunt Jemima, regular old Aunt Jemima syrup. It wasn't until very recently in my life that I was convinced that when you have access to real, authentic, good maple syrup, that you should probably take advantage of it and stick to drinking real maple syrup, given the choice.
Always
So now,
with the prudent choices.
I commit to the maple syrup harder than I ever did before. AKA Snow Mexico. Well, I'm trying to think of ways that that's true. No, oh god, it's the sliding ninja guys. I don't know how to deal with them. I think they just kick. Oh, good, I bashed them good. Those guys were doing the piggyback now too. Saw them starting to stack on each other's shoulders. When there's too many of them, it just kind of starts to happen. But you just kind of gotta stand your ground as a hammer swinger. Did this other guy just like kill himself or something? I didn't see what happened to him.
It's a pretty good level.
Bashing him. I'm trying to think of ways like customs or anything like that Mexico and Canada are really similar. I mean, we share a border with the States. We're the only two countries that have that going for us. So in that case, I guess so. Banana, nana. Yes, that's easier for me to say, much easier for me to say than Canada Day. And I'm from Canada and always have been. Kyle is not me. You lost me on that one, sorry buddy. Cool, I'm the USA, and I'm psyched for the 4th of July. Yeah, 4th of July is gonna be rad. I wish I could have done more for actual Canada Day. I was basically locked away working, so that was a shame. And it was a big 152, it was a big one, but I don't know, not a lot usually happens on Canada Day, so I'll do something for the big 151. That number's significant thanks to Pokemon, so I like this Jazzy Bee thing that Brooke shared a while ago. Sorry, I'm going a ways back in the chat here to get caught up with you guys. You know, I went to one jazz bar once in Cuba, and it was unbelievably fun. I don't know, I never sit down and just listen to jazz, but going to an actual authentic jazz bar with like professional jazz musicians was so fun. I really, really liked that. So in that sense, I would say I do like jazz. Psyched for the 4th too, Casey. Oh god, I gotta go further back in this. You guys are getting way ahead of me here. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Give me 1 second. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I think I know how to do this. Let's just give this a quick... Let's stretch that out a little bit. Is that excessive? Maybe that's excessive. That seems like maybe too much. but if the chat's kind of sailing by here, I'd like it to not get too far lost with things, considering I'm talking about things that are from like a little ways back in the chat here. Let me get myself reset back up. It's 1:28 in GA and I'm still awake. It's only 11:30 for me. You're a solid 2 hours ahead of me there. Same, a few of you guys, someone guessed my age. I'm not liking that face. Not liking this face because it's not a kitty cat face. Is that why? 21, 63. God, I'm getting lost here. 16, 11. My parents know I'm up. Oh, well, that's good as long as they know you're up. Who would have guessed? I've lost my opportunity to guess. I probably would have guessed somewhere around 15, 16. I was just throwing it out there. Hard to say. It's really just a coin flip. She's a girl. I would have guessed. I don't think. Oh no, I guess Casey, like the Ninja Turtles. Casey can be a guy's name. But I personally have never known a male Casey. I do know one, but he was like 2 or 3 years older than me, so I don't really know him. But yeah, I usually assume girl when I hear Casey. Favorite color blue. Yours, I would say. I realize these are general questions to everyone, but I might as well throw my thoughts into the mix there. I would say orange. I don't know. Just has been for probably all of my life. Do I have a clone right now? I do. I do have a clone, so I can invest in something else. Hammer size. I forgot that I died the last time I upgraded hammer size. So this time I hopefully can actually keep it and do some damage with it before I instantaneously die. Okay, there's one archer in the back there. I'll probably try and gun for the archer. Woohoo! But I also just wanted to run in there and get a few quick bashes in while I could. Hiya! Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Okay. Oh, good. I got him on the backswing. Good thing I got the upgraded hammer size because I almost completely botched all of that. Hiya! I love when I feel like I hit one guy into the other. Oh, I want to try and pause it right as I bash him if I can. There, that's what I wanted. I just wanted to take a quick look at what it looks like to like totally bash and explode someone. That's pretty awesome, right? That's a cool feature. It's you can basically only do it at the very end of a battle because there's too much else to be paying attention to. Oh god, he's alive. Ooh, come on, man, I smashed you right in the chest. Oh, I wonder if I glitched something there. That if he hadn't quite died yet and if he like repaired a little because I did that? Probably not, though.
The further the human gets, the more spectacular its death.
Amazing.
Yes, let's keep watching.
Orange. Orange. Orange and blues are school colors. Ah. Mine were gold and black for high school, green and gold for university.
Time to get hammered.
Or possibly
They're alright
snap.
colors, I guess. I don't know. Pretty boring sets of colors overall, I'd say. Let's see. Color with a U. It is C-O-L-O-U-R. You are correct. It is with a U. What are your school colors, Brooke? Color red and gray. Thanks, Brooke. I don't get that school I don't go to that school anymore. Silence from me. Silence from you on favorite color? Oh no, you said blue and orange earlier. Or you're just saying silence on school colors. Hammer size again? I can get hammer size again? And this is what I'm working towards. I'm working towards unlocking the fire hammer. So I'll get the ginormous hammer. Yes. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted it to be. It's as absurd as I hoped it would be. This is perfect. Perfect for me. Perfect for bashing fools.
Gold difficulty.
Gold should be the first metal.
Damn. I was hoping I could just... Oh god, okay, there was a roof blaster as well. That... there's too much gold difficulty is apparent. Too much going on. I knew when I got trapped against the wall like that, it's gonna be no good. Damn it. Maroon and gray are my school colors. I do like maroon. I'm assuming it's like a kind of like a dark gray, like he's got on his shoulder pads and stuff, because if it was like that light colored athletic gray, that would not make for a good school color. But I could see the maroon looking pretty sharp. I like maroon. When you have like a maroon shirt or a maroon tie, we double hammered that guy. We kind of worked together on that hammering there. Oh no! We bashed each other at the same time. Damn you, Hubert!
Human got to gold difficulty.
Such a talented
Damn
human.
you! I wanted that fire hammer really badly. No, I think maroon makes for really nice dress, like formal clothes. So your grad pictures or like anything like that where they would make you wear your school colors, I think would look really sharp. So you got that going for you. Gold and black for the school colors for grad stuff looked okay. It was alright, I guess, when you have like your graduation gown. Kind of had like a yellowy triangle going down the front. It looked alright, it was pretty boring. The other school in town just had blue and white, and theirs was probably more boring than ours overall. So in that sense, I guess I was happy with the gold and black. Science for me, maroon gay, cool. I'm not going to quiet, actually. Marty, you've lost me. Again, probably because I'm missing the context from having been distracted for the last little while. So sorry about that. They have been the same since kindergarten, and I'm in high school now. Mine changed. I had to... It was 2 different schools split into kindergarten to grade 6 and then 7 to 12. And I think the school colors changed between the 2 schools. Even though they were like the same school system, like if you stayed in that same school, you automatically went from one to the other. I think they had different school colors, so mine did change. What is Super Chat? You send money for a chat. Honestly, it's not a great deal. I've received 1 Super Chat ever, and it's probably still scrolling across in the overlay down here. Mr. Bardoth. I had to add that in manually later because he sent it as a Super Chat, and when you send it as a Super Chat, YouTube takes something like 40 to 50% of it, which really is stupid. Like, it's basically it just makes your comment highlighted and stand out. It's like you're not paying for anything cool. And if your goal was to like donate to me, it's really not a strong option because most of it goes to YouTube anyways. So I think it's stupid and I don't promote it. And if you really did want to, I think in the description down below, I added something. It was like, the hell, streamable. I have that set up to take donations, and I think I actually get to keep anything from there. So if anyone was so inclined, I think do that over Super Chat. Maybe if there was 700 people in the stream and it was impossible to keep track with what you guys were saying because it was flying by too quickly, a Super Chat would be worth it to make yours highlighted and stand out. But for this, when I can keep up with what you guys are saying, it's totally not worth it. Blue and orange are my school colors till high school. I'm in the 6th. Blue and orange, also the Edmonton Oilers colors. I think it's a sharp combo. I like that. Orange is my favorite color. Blue's up there. Well, I'm trying to decide if I would call it second, but it's up there. Blue and orange is a good color combo. I think you lucked out there. You should do more live streams. I wish I could. I just have a very sporadic work schedule, and then when I'm not working my actual job, a lot of the time I'm putting together YouTube content. When I'm not doing that, I'm trying to make games, and so that eats up a lot of time, and the more time I put into streams and stuff, the less time I have for other things. And then on top of a sporadic work schedule, it's just trying to, I have like a girlfriend who I spend time with, and I got friends that I want to see and everything, and I've just never had the ability to maintain a consistent stream schedule, which is really unfortunate. I wish that I could, because it would be really great if like the same time 3 nights a week you could chill out, but it doesn't work out that way. I try to I'll make an effort to stream more. I really do want to do it, but unfortunately I can't set up a schedule. I didn't know this game had Twitch mode. That's a pretty early addition in the game, actually. He added it pretty shortly after you released it, And it's pretty funny to be able to bet on things. I've literally never streamed on Twitch. That's something I do want to try. I'll probably give that a try at some point. And if I do, I'll tweet about it and probably post like a 20-second video being like, hey guys, go check out Twitch for a change. No real plans for that at the moment, but it's something I'll probably get around to. Maroon is a great color. I agree with you, Brooke. I just don't like the dark gray too much. I mean, I can picture it. I can picture how it would go together. It would be alright, I suppose, but maybe not my first choice. I don't know what else you'd put with maroon, though. Black? But for graduation, guys get maroon, and girls get gray, but it looks silver. That's kind of too bad that they wouldn't let you kind of, like, just mix and match it however you see fit. That's too bad. I have a few years till I graduate, though, so I don't have to worry about that now. Yeah, and really, it won't matter that much anyways. If you can get your like gown, cap and gown graduation photo for a keepsake, but then you can always go pay $20 to have like a professional photographer take a picture of you with like a headshot in like your graduation formal wear, like your dress or suit, whatever you got on. And that's probably something you'll, keep around more so than the graduation. The graduation will go in like a photo album, and then the cool one in like the suit or dress will probably be what you like show people. That would be profile picture worthy, or put on the fridge worthy, or frame it and put it on the mantle worthy. Graduation photos are kind of gimmicky almost, but it's nice to have for sure. Oh, see you later, Marty. Sorry, man. I'm sorry if I kind of missed the opportunity to say goodbye. I hope you are still there for that. If not, my apologies. And if that's the case, then if you're already gone, then I'm apologizing to no one anyways. You seem busy as fuck. Sounds like my mom since my dad's in jail. It can be hard, and that wouldn't make things any easier. Yeah, life is busy. Not that I don't make it busy for myself, but like I hardly even do a lot of extracurriculars and stuff. I signed up for a slow pitch league, but I don't do a ton else because I just don't have the time. I keep busy with a bit too many things. Stretch a little thin, maybe. Chest reveal at 2,000 subs. I said no such thing. that was all Max. I never said this. I can be your daddy instead. That's borderline funny, borderline creepy, Max, but I'm sure this sentiment is appreciated. You're getting a hell no on that one. Sorry, I got a bit too much on my plate. I have no room for adoptions. Exactly, it won't really matter in the long run. I remember having like a crazy huge debate in our class over what our slogan was going to be on our yearbook and what our graduation song was going to be. Me and my friends tried to vote for Swing Life Away by Rise Against, which the message behind that song was really important to us, and we really wanted to like promote that within our grad class, but it's not really a song you can dance to. You can maybe fake a slow dance to it, but they wanted something you could dance to. Now, 7 years later, I don't remember what my grad song was or what my grad slogan was. It's less important than I thought it was at the time, I suppose. I like the phrasing of the question, how young are you, instead of how old are you? Because it makes... it assumes youngness. I just turned 25 a month ago to the day. June 2nd, 25th birthday. What do I... Let's go mess around in endless mode again.
Ellison.
I thought it said piano turner for a second. I was confused why all these people would need their pianos turned.
Someone has
I
to
mean,
do it.
piano mover is a job, but if you don't want it moved, you just want it to do a quick 90-degree turn, but more or less stay where it is. That was a pretty long break from actual gameplay, so I figured I should boot things back up and then just lay waste to everyone with my awesome super duper skills. do a few extra quick kielbasa chops down below here. Make sure everything is extra dead so it doesn't come back and haunt me. Because I think if I chop them up just enough, then I probably also chop their ghosts. That's the logic that I'm sticking with here. Make how old you are. You lost me there, Casey. I already got all this. I already did the fire sword, I did the arrow, the bow and arrow, I did the hammer. I didn't really do the jetpack, but I don't really like the jetpack. I'll get a clone just in case, and then I'll worry about it. Worry about it next time.
A human, instead of creating clones.
Sorry, autocorrect. I'm gonna be 15 on July 16th. Ooh, 2 weeks out. Can't wait to spend my B-day with my best friend. That's great. That sounds like the best way to spend the day. Yeah, my birthday was rad. I actually had, like, the best birthday in years. Not that I remember having, like, particularly shitty birthdays. Ooh, actually 1 or 2 years ago, I did have a pretty bad birthday. But it was just because of the job I was doing at the time. I had to be out in the field.
Promising.
We were studying... What were we studying at the time? Oh, bird calls. That was when I was doing my bird call work. But we were studying birds out in the swamps. And so I basically just spent a whole day trying to push a sunken quad out of a swamp. So I was wet and miserable for like a 12-hour work day. And I hated everything. So that was a bad birthday. That was one of my recent bad birthdays. But part of doing that job was I put in a lot of hours in a very short amount of time, and I got to take a bunch of time off. So that was good. I made up for the lack of a birthday after. But this year's birthday, oh, Max's birthday was last week. Happy belated birthday, the 27th. That was just like 5 days ago. Very, very recent. Happy birthday, Max. That's great, man. I'll be 11 July 24th. Man, everyone with these nice like summery birthdays, how rad is that? Great time to be born. You're exactly like 6 months out from Christmas, give or take. Awesome. No one's gonna try and cop out and give you a present and tell you that's your Christmas and your birthday present. You don't have to worry about any of that. Block and arrows. I'll go with block and arrows. Thank you for the belated birthday wishes for myself and Max, and happy future birthday wishes to Casey and Brooke, who both have birthdays coming up. Wow. And Josh A, yours is the 21st? You guys are blowing my mind. I can't deal with this right now. Neither can this guy. Look at that, he's stunned. Can't handle it. Ah, shit. I bought a clone, right? Good. Okay, good. It's Brooke, not Sean, although he is my icon. Oh, okay. I didn't see that Max had said Sean earlier. It throws me off now and again when people say Sean. I'm aware that that is his real name. I just, it's surprising to me, because, like, I mean, Mark and Markiplier, that's based on his real name, that is his real name, but it seems like more often than not, people still call him Mark. Maybe a better example is PewDiePie. People all call him PewDiePie or Pewds or stuff like that. No one really calls him Felix. But for some reason, Jax fans seem to have a thing where, you know, like a solid 30% of them will still call him Sean. I've always found that strange and never known why that's a thing. Just a little bit of a point of curiosity for me. So cool. We got a nice group of birthday folks going on in the stream today. That's fun. That's nice. What did I do for my birthday today? Not today. I slept in. That was sweet. I took the day and the day after off of work so I could guilt-free stay up late and do whatever the hell I wanted.
Excellent.
So I slept in. I cooked myself a big, mean, badass breakfast. Because probably my favorite meal. Had some like pancakes, bacon, eggs, all that jazz. I mostly just chilled out for a better part of the day. I had a few errands to run. I think I actually like edited and uploaded some YouTube videos that day. That was always part of my plan though. I wasn't like guiltily or frustratedly doing it like, it's my birthday, I shouldn't be doing this. It was like, I set it aside as like, that'll be how I spend like my midday. I knew that was going to be a thing. I had a few friends come over, probably around like 4 o'clock or something. Wow, what the hell? This one, it's just like right in the hallway here. This is a scary level that I just got put in. Shoot that quickly out to everyone. Try and fire some arrows off. Damn it all. Some friends came over. We played some board games for a little bit. Then there was a baseball game in town that we went to. And we started drinking a little bit during the board games. Started drinking a little bit more at the baseball game. After the baseball game, we went and hit up a bar that, because leading up for the month leading up to Canada's 150, they were doing some crazy cheap drink deals. Son of a bitch. So we went to the bar, drank a lot, and then but then
so crazy.
I was proud of myself for the level of drunk that I maintained. I didn't like black out or get like rowdy or belligerent or anything. And then I just got to like go home, chill out, have a nice sleep, wake up the next morning, not all that hungover, just kind of chill out. It was a great day. It was a great birthday. I was super pumped about it. Let's see. Max is going away on Wednesday. And what would that be for, Max? You already had your birthday, so this must not be birthday related. I have tonsil stones. Will I die? Are those the little things that, like, you can see little, like, white dots on your tonsils? Because I had a couple of them. For some people, they're like a recurring thing that you have constantly, and sometimes you cough and you'll like shoot them out. And apparently they tend to stink because they're like just stuck in the back of the mouth there. And so they just, when you cough them out, they just will smell bad, if I'm thinking of the right thing. But no, they're like ridiculously common. Tonsil stones are like 1 in a dozen. Shitload of people have them. It's more prominent for some people than others. I just remember talking to my dentist about this like 10 years ago when I started having them, and it didn't even last. I don't have them anymore. I had them for like a year or something, and it was very infrequent. Check WebMD. Oh, for tonsil stones. Yeah, you can talk to a dentist or a doctor, but yeah, it shouldn't be a real concern. I mean, I don't want to give unsolicited medical advice, but based on my own experience, tonsil stones, nothing to worry about. Doctors will most likely be able to remove them, or they will pass on their own. Yeah, exactly. I died when I had them. Well, you know, now and again, those odd cases where it escalates and results to death and rebirth. But then you can look forward to being a zombie person. So there's always that. Could come back around. It'll seem bad at first, but then you get to be undead. That's pretty cool. Best of luck, Casey. Thanks, Brooke. Korea for 2 weeks. That's pretty dope. Southern Korea. Probably safe to assume Southern Korea. I know some people who had just recently spent some time in Korea. Sounds like kind of a cool place. Yeah, I don't know. I have so many places I'd rather go before, like, China or Korea or that part of the world. I'd much rather do, like, a Euro trip, I think. Or, like, Australia, New Zealand. New Zealand's pretty high up there. So I know there's a lot to see and do in Korea, and it sounds cool, but it's probably, if I ever go, it'll be, like, quite a ways off in the future, I'm sure. Yeah, the white dots, the tonsil stones, it's nothing really to worry about. I think if you, like, cough, you can, like, loosen them up and stuff, but I would say don't try to do it, because you'll probably just hurt your throat rather than actually dislodge them. I don't have either because my mom didn't have enough money for a doctor or dentist. Yeah, I luckily, at the time, my mom was working for a dentist office. So without actually having to, like, pay for a real dentist trip, I was able to just walk in and be like, hey, Mom's boss, what's going on here? And they were like, don't worry about it. I think I've heard, like, if you can do it, like, I never even bothered trying this, and I wouldn't recommend it. I think you can, like, get them out yourself, but, like, don't bother, because, again, you'll hurt yourself rather than actually be able to do it properly. Went to England, like, 3 months ago. And good food in Korea, you mean? Not in England? Yeah, I would... That actually ranks very highly on my reasons for going to a place. Would be to taste the delicious food.
Godson.
I just fired up the story mode. I don't know. I haven't done it since I
The
originally
harvested
recorded
fleet
the
flies through the
series.
darkness.
Figured I'd just
O
fire it
devourer
up,
of
give it a
light,
try,
O cosmic conqueror.
see if anything's
Will the
really
soul you
changed
harvest
since
ever
last
be
time I
enough to
tried
fill
it.
the void inside?
Yep, already,
You are the void
you
bringer.
can notice that it's very different because I'm pretty sure the original story mode was basically you versus just one regular blue sword guy.
What a good
So,
little
it'll be worth
human.
checking out and seeing what's new there.
The hammer bots are
Yeah,
Smash it.
don't worry about the tonsil stones. It's, I honestly, I don't know if it's genetic or what causes them or anything, but they come and go. Not a concern.
clone created.
Yeah, Jealousy went to
Yes.
England. I would love to go
Yes.
to England or Scotland or just anything
Perfect.
in the Euro area, which really bums me out because my girlfriend is actually probably right around this time or within a few hours, plus or minus, be on a plane on her way to France for her job. So she sucks because I got left behind because my job isn't as exciting. Damn her. But yeah, she gets to go to France for like 2 weeks. So because of that, there's a good to fair chance I'll be streaming more often, just because I will have more free time. Yeah, suck on that. That's what you deserve for bashing me to bits.
These ones are weak.
But honestly, I'll probably just have more free time, and so I might occupy some of that with streaming. I guess I shouldn't promise it, because I also have like basically an entire game that I want to try and make from start to finish, while I know I have that extra bit of time. Ew, I felt the move.
I
Holy
hope these
crap, I
clones are to your
coughed.
satisfaction, human.
Was it an intentional cough or like just something already happened to be tickling your throat? Yeah, if you cough them out, oh wow, what the hell is going on here? This level editor is awesome. I'm looking forward to like picking things out myself out of the workshop to play through. Looking for like weird creative things. That guy was already dead. I think got the top of his head chopped. That was brutal. Yeah, but if you cough one out, zero cause for concern. They're more than likely gonna come dislodged at some point. Who knew that I'd be talking about tonsil stones? Who knows what's ever gonna happen in these streams. Oh god, blow me to safety. Perfect. Ah, spikes everywhere. They've cut up my shins a little bit and somehow I didn't die. Oh no, I still didn't kill the spider guy. Kill the spider guy. Damn it. What? The archer saved me. I still died. Damn it. I was laying on the ground. The guy was going to kill me. And then the archer saved me with his crisscrossing arrows. Damn it. I'm flying to London in a couple days. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. That's dope. I'm jealous. What's with everyone traveling? I'm going to go somewhere cool. Probably at the earliest, if I get to go anywhere, it'll be Mexico in like November. And that trip's already kind of probably like very only semi at best likelihood of happening. So I'm not much of a traveler. Don't really have the time or opportunity most of the time. So I'm jealous of you guys and all your traveling that you're doing. Is that guy alive? Who's getting tossed up in the air here? I think that... Oh no! Maybe that's a dead body. I did not see this guy down here who was shooting at me. He's probably the one I'm supposed to kill to end the level. I didn't know that the bodies could just get stuck
Cybertron 5000 will be
in this
back.
here. Maybe I can time it
Such a nice
perfectly.
robot.
There! Oh shit! I didn't really have to do anything there to time that. It just kind of automatically happened because he just held the downward swing there. But that was pretty fun to do the mid-air chop like that. I kind of made myself cough and hurt my throat. Yeah, I told you not to do that, Casey. I told you it would hurt your throat. They'll probably dislodge on their own at some point, and you'll probably like swallow them and not even notice. It's probably a lot less painful and as effective as coughing. So just let it take its course. Ah, the unicorn's back. Yeah, we got the sword guy again. Ooh, so maybe I should get the fire sword to make it more unicorny? No, I should probably pay for a clone. Just to have the magical fire glowy bit. Sorry guys, my
Did
nose
you know that
is
most
like...
humans have no clone backups?
What about twins?
They don't
It was just a little bit
when one of them dies.
cloggy feeling. I wanted to go sniff
not
away.
sure.
Didn't want to be sniffing in your guys' faces. Yeah, don't hurt yourself, Casey. The tonsil stones will pass. And literally no one will know you have them unless you tell them. They're like Or if you're just playing dentist with someone and you're like, hey, come take a nice close-up look down the back of my throat. Otherwise, no one's gonna see that. So if you're self-conscious about it at all, don't be, really. Brush your teeth. That's just general life advice. Floss, mouthwash, all that stuff. I don't think that'll affect tonsil stones, but just general life advice. I'm going to a different state, leaving on July 15th. So I can spend the week and my birthday, because you said that was the 16th, right? With my family and bestie. Oh, that's unfortunate if your best friend's in a different state, but that's good that you get to go spend time with them. I had the luxury of like never really moving as a kid, so it sucked. It sucked when my own friends moved, because then, you know, it's harder to keep in touch and everything. Make the effort to keep in touch. But I was lucky enough to have never moved a lot as a kid, so I kind of just was able to stay close with those friends without having to make that extra effort. Also, I'm going to see my friend that I haven't seen since last summer, so I'm happy. That's awesome. I actually have a group of friends from Seattle who I didn't grow up with, who I met later in life, who I maybe get to see every... It used to be once or twice a year. It's now every like 2 years or so. But a couple of my friends had to go to Seattle anyways. They met up with them, and like we've made the effort to stay in touch and everything, so it was very easy to like reconnect with them and everything. So that time apart, it sucks, but if you make that effort to stay in touch, then yeah, you can maintain those types of friendships for sure. So that's awesome. That's awesome that you're going to go see your old friend. I'm happy for you for that. Sounds like it'll be a blast. Great way to spend a birthday. You know what's not a great way to spend a birthday? Getting bashed in the head with the hammer. Or the chest. Anything in that general area sucks just as much. You gotta stay alive. Give Graham all that sweet, sweet ad revenue. You know it. I desperately need that $10 a month to survive. It's really not a big take at this point. At this point, I'm doing it just because it's fun. Maybe someday it can be a job, but for now, it's a really rewarding, enjoyable hobby. Happy for you too as well, Brooke. And I passed a tonsil stone instead of a kidney stone because then you would die. Yeah, I have never had a kidney stone. I don't even know if I know anyone who's ever had a kidney stone. That sounds like the worst thing of all time. My best friend is coming with us for the weekend. Okay, so your best friend is coming with you, and then you can go spend time with an old friend. That's even better. That's great, because then that means your best friend is at like nearby, that you get to see them on a more regular basis. Alright, well the story mode is not going well. I don't know if I want to restart. Probably abort the story mode. Maybe I'll attempt one more challenge. Bow only challenge. Actually, that could be a lot of fun. 10 brutally hard levels that will set you on fire. But you can unlock flame breath. That could be super cool. Kick only challenge. Yep, that's the one for me.
Elnora Martinez.
Elnora Martinez. You're a kicky ass lady. You're a butcher. You probably should have taken your butcher's cleaver with you. Just kicking when you're a butcher seems like an odd choice. There's got to be a trap somewhere, right? Hiya! So I just have to try and kick that guy into the spikes? That's how I have to kill him? Oh, that was less difficult than I thought it would be. But kicking is like one of my favorite things in this game, even though I haven't done it much over the last hour and a half. I'm looking forward to kicking the hell out of robots so I can unlock the power kick, because that's all I ever really wanted. Yeah, Shaka Bra. Wait, no, that's Shaka Bra. That's rock. Rock and roll. It's 9:03 in the morning for you? You're 9 hours ahead of me then. Better ability to get up? Better just invest in clones. It limits so much of the upgrade tree there. I guess I might as well just go with the clones. I do not know what to expect from these challenges here. Whoa, okay. I almost shot myself right over the edge into that pit there. Hey, good. Some of these guys are shooting each other. One guy fell in there. Two guys fell in there of their own accord. That's good. I think it kind of looked like this level's fun. Okay, I love the kick challenge. This is my favorite thing that there's ever been. Don't get so close to me. It sketches me out. Oh, damn it. Right on top of my head. But it looked like there was kind of funnels down there that like push people towards the middle. That looked like a lot of fun. Israel, cool. Canada. That's a very large province, so I guess I should say Western Canada. Is this guy alive? No. I'm gonna go ahead. Well, that one wasn't. The one who was just standing there, the one who was hopping around was. There's a lot of stuff down there to kill things once they end up down there. Oh, no, you weren't supposed to end up down here. No. Everyone stop falling down here. You just made this so much harder for me. Everyone come back up here if you can. But I don't know if they can. I don't know if they're smart enough to go find the booster. Oh, they are. That's cool. That's a smart little bit of AI in there. Graham Senpai. Thank you for honoring me, Max-san. I don't know the hierarchy of the naming. Wait, is Senpai? Senpai is as good as Sensei, right? Because isn't Senpai far out?
Pleasant dreams, human.
You have pleasant dreams, robot. Isn't Senpai
Mac.
the pupil to Sensei? Am I wrong on that? Speaking of Senpai, you should play Yen Deer Simulator. Sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard of it. I suppose I'll have to look into it, because I don't actually know anything about it. Stupid! You were supposed to get kicked! That's so disappointing. That was garbage.
Fleeting.
Unless you have a backup.
Yes. Let's try another.
Give me 1 second to look up Yen Deer Simulator, because this sounded very familiar. Oh, is it not even on Steam? Is it just its own thing? Wow, okay, I'm on the website here. On one side there's a girl holding a letter, on the other side holding a very bloody dagger. What is what is this game about? A stealth game about stalking a young man and secretly eliminating anyone who seems interested in him while maintaining the image of an innocent student. What does Yen Deer mean? I'd like to know that. A Yen Deer girl is a girl who loves a boy so much that she's willing to threaten, harm, or kill any other girl who seems interested in him. It disturbs the hell out of me that there is a word for that. That's kind of messed up, guys. I don't know what to make of that. Probably a funny game though. That does sound very much like it could be a funny concept. We have quite a few things recorded at this point when I think about it. A couple of them that I'm really excited about. Some because I think they're just fun games. One or two that I am excited about because I know for a fact that they're utter garbage games. But sometimes those are the most fun to play. And I don't want to give away more than that. But those will be... This is the hardest one. This guy runs around too much. He's so hard to kick onto the actual platform. I hate it. It was so fun, and now I hate it. But yeah, one of my favorite things is playing shitty games on this channel.
I'd beat this in 5 minutes if I had legs.
Brendan and I've made Brendan, whatever we play next, I'm gonna make an effort to look for something that actually looks fun, because I've made Brendan suffer through multiple games that he didn't want to play because I thought they would be funny because they looked so crappy overall. But he's done his time of having to play crappy games. Now I'm gonna start making Dave play crappy games with me. He's next on the block because he's the one I recorded the upcoming crappy game with. Kicking this guy into things impossible. I give up on that. The challenge is stupid and I hate it. Welcome back, Corey. I'm getting frustrated at this game. No, not again. I'm getting frustrated at that. I don't want to do it anymore. I say that, yet I'm the one with the anime profile picture. I dislike a very specific subsect of anime. The weird, depraved, like, sexual, like it's not even pornography, it's just sexualized like cartoons and stuff. I don't know, I've never really watched it. I can just tell I'm not going to be able to get into it. But like shit, like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, that shit's all anime. I watched all of Attack on Titan in like 2 or 3 days. That was fucking awesome. That's anime. So I can't say I dislike anime. Just certain kinds, perhaps. What's up, Corey? Are you in the house? I'm always in the house. Graham's in the house, everyone. It's a messed up game, but find some gameplays. I'll have to look up some gameplay. But usually I tend to not watch videos of games I intend to play because I don't want to spoil anything. So maybe I'll go watch like 5 minutes of someone's just to get an idea of it. Graham, play visual novels. Ooh. Ryan, for the summer, is actually living in a different city. And so he and I haven't recorded anything in several months. Hence the lack of Graham and Ryan gameplay content on the channel in quite some time. But he and I desperately want to play through a visual novel, and I've been keeping an eye out trying to find like the either worst one or like most over the top, uncomfortable nonsense. I don't know. I want it to be messed up. I don't want it to be just like a typical regular one. I want it to be kind of weird. Maybe like based on some kind of weird fetish or something. I don't know. I want it to be almost uncomfortable, because then that'll open up the opportunity to really make fun of it and laugh at it a bunch. But definitely, that is something I really, really want to do, is play a weird, hypersexualized, have to put up black bars all over the screen sort of visual novel. I want that. I have a popcorn kernel in the back of my throat. See, the tonsil stones, those are fine. Don't worry about those. Popcorn kernels, those will kill you. Those are a son of a bitch. I eat a lot of popcorn. I can tell you that I hate that. That's the best part. Seiya no Uta. That's one of the games. I'll look it up. I'll look it up quickly. Seiya no Uta. I like when it has a Steam page, because then I can just kind of go to the Steam page and look at some screenshots and info about it really quickly. This one doesn't have that, so instead I'm just kind of having to do like a Google image search. It's a lot harder to really learn about the game. It's a weird pixie angel girl who's sitting in a bunch of weird gory... There's like a room where everything looks like it's made out of dismembered body parts. That looks gross. I don't know, Max, that looks like a gross game. That might be too extreme. I would prefer if it was a little more humorous so we can riff on it a little bit and like make jokes about it, but it is exactly what you say you were looking for. It's so fucked up, I love it. Well, you know, I'm literally never going to remember the title. Seiya no Uta. Go find a video of Ryan and I, any of them. What's something Ryan and I have played together recently? I don't know, giraffe volleyball tournament or something. Anything. Leave me a comment or something like that, or message me through my YouTube channel, or leave it as a discussion. There's a discussion thing that I don't think anyone's ever utilized on the channel. I don't think anyone rarely ever uses it on YouTube. It's a pretty much abandoned ghost feature at this point. But leave it somewhere like that. The discussion might be a good place, actually, because I do check it now and again to see if anyone ever makes use of it. But leave it there so I can have that as a reference, because Ryan and I aren't going to live in the same city again for probably a solid 2 more months. So it's probably that Seiya no Uta is easily going to be lost out of my mind. It's too spicy for Steam. And it can be on YouTube without having to censor every single pixel of it. Basic German. I'm going in my 2nd year of German in the 10th grade, so in September. Ich land will mich. I hope that sounded like I knew what I was saying. That's awesome. Respect for learning a second language. I never bothered. How do you get popcorn out of your throat? I don't know. I've had it stuck in my throat for like a day before. usually it just kind of happens. You could try and eat a slice of bread or something bulky like that to try and wash it out. You try and cough it out, but you'll probably just hurt your throat if you try and cough it out. My mom made me sniff pepper one time to try and sneeze it out, which apparently sneezing is like an aggressive enough thing that it usually can dislodge popcorn for people. But I wouldn't recommend just sniffing pepper. Like, I think I pretty much just like snorted a line of pepper, kind of like flick it in your face or something, or tickle your nose. I don't know. Find some way to sneeze that doesn't involve snorting a line of pepper, because sneezing would be helpful. Reach down and take it out. Yeah, just unhinge that jaw and just give it a quick grab. That sounded nothing like it should have. Oh, the German. It's probably not itch, it's probably ick. Ich lang wheel. Ich lang... Did they have V's instead of W's? I don't know. I used to work with a German, and he would just use German phrases sometimes. And I'd usually ask him what he meant, and he would teach me how to say them. That was like 3 years ago, though. So at the time, I could repeat with like a 70% accuracy things that I had heard him say. I have no idea how. I've never seen the written language, so I have no idea how any of it translates. Drink some water. Oh, do I have the I have that gross... Oh, drink some water for her. I was worried I was getting really hyper bad, like sticky mouth, which is a thing that I've become very aware of in editing my videos lately, because my apartment's so hot that more often than not I'm dehydrated, which leads to sticky mouth, which can sound really, really gross on a recording. No time for water, I'm drinking beers. Speaking of which, need a top up, and I don't know, a story endless challenge. No, I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to do a challenge again right now. Maybe I'll hop back into endless mode, and I'll kind of barrel through it. I'll keep an eye on the chat for sure, and I'll read everything you guys say. But I'm going to be focusing more so on playing the game, see how far I can get, and then that'll probably be a nice bow on the stream. If I die like 2 levels in, I'll respawn and try again. But yeah, so I'll be back momentarily. Max, you should really start some sort of help, like, blog, or what's it called? Like, Ask Alice? What's the old newspaper print thing where people would ask, like, they would write in asking basically the newspaper question, and then Alice would reply to them with advice? You should start one of those, Max. You're loaded with just great, great advice these days. What the hell? The bottle cap's just spinning around. These are twist offs, and the bottle's just spinning rather than coming off. Something's botched there. Rock and roll, Max. Rock and roll. Alright, I will do endless mode. In the goal.
Eduardo Florence.
His favorite color is, oh god! His occupation is a hatter. Eduardo, bright pink, oh god, mad hatter. This guy's a maniac. He's crazy. He'll mess you up. And he's bound to be a force to be reckoned with. I'd hate to go toe-to-toe with Eduardo in the ring. I see him going places.
The human didn't die.
I imagine he'll make it nice and far in this challenge.
Time to fight some hammer bots.
Great.
Gonna go with clone right away. This is... I believe in you, Eduardo. I don't believe in you so much that you won't die ever. But you're gonna go the distance. So I want to make sure I keep you around via clones. was just as good as the original, really. I don't really need you. Oh, yes. I do love when that happens. I should, the same way that when I was a hammer bot, that I was trying to time my swings of hammers, I should really keep an eye on when these guys swing, and then go in for, like, the killing blows. I just chopped off both this dude's feet, but he's... Oh, I did chop off one of his legs a little bit, too. But I should really try and time my chops with hammer guys. So that I'm going in right after they swung their hammer, because they're kind of open for a moment after that. Yes! Back to the unicorn. And Dayton was here a solid hour and a half. And we still get to enjoy the unicorn reference thanks to his input from his time in the stream from back then. Block arrows or fire sword? Block arrows or fire... Kick. No to both those other things I said. When I hear the name Eduardo, I just think of that old show that used to be on Cartoon Network, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Damn, that show was great. That was a really, really good show, but who was Eduardo? I usually, like, basically never had the opportunity or I don't know. I never watched shows, like, as they aired. I was strictly only ever really watched reruns. Pokemon? Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while, Dragon Ball Z. It's really funny, the three I name are anime. Simpsons for a while. Those are all shows that I used to watch, like, as they aired. But as a kid, there weren't really cartoons I watched as they aired. So my knowledge of Foster's Home is very sporadic, based on, like, seeing episodes in a very random order. I can't picture who Eduardo was. Foster's so hot. You'd give it a smash on a smash or pass. Foster was the old lady, right? No, you're wrong. The tall red guy with one arm. He was the real dreamboat. His personality, you couldn't beat that personality. He's so polite. You would want to smash his personality more than anything. I will take the arrow blocking. It's like it's really useful really quickly. Eduardo was the big purple bull. Oh, so he was one of, like, the main guys that looked tough but was actually scared of everything. I could not remember his name. I don't remember any of their names except for I think it was Mac, Blue, the two mains. I can't even think of the tall red guy, and I really liked the tall red guy. Can't think of the babysitter, the babysitter's name, like the girl, Foster's niece or whoever she was. Damn it. Yeah, I felt like I had seen a lot of Foster's Home growing up, but I must not have seen as much as I realized. It's a good show though, well animated, and just a cool concept. It's just like a fun show. I also think it kind of came around. I feel like I watched cartoons longer than a lot of people. Like, damn it, Eduardo. I feel like a lot of my friends had reached an age where they were like, probably too old for cartoons at this point. And I kept watching cartoons for quite a while, mostly because I just kind of enjoyed animation. So I watched a lot of cartoons at, like, an older age. But I think Foster's might have been right on, like, the crest there, where when it came out and was getting popular, I was finally moving on from watching, like, Saturday morning cartoons. Alright, we'll try one more.
Alexis,
That was literally the worst attempt at this so far, so I guess the art gallery curator.
Gold, diamond, titanium.
I have very little
Those are the
faith in
difficulty
you.
levels.
Favorite show as a kid was Avatar. I've never seen a single episode of Avatar, because I always told myself if I was going to get into it,
I can't wait
I would
for
do it
someone to
right,
reach diamond.
and, like, start from the beginning, and, like... Bitch! That if I did it...
Death comes suddenly in the
You
danger.
suck, Alexis. You're
Lenore,
art curator. I knew you would suck. I always told myself I would start right from the very beginning and, like, commit myself to at least a season.
Level 5.
A lot of shows need, like, that growing room. They're not always incredible right off the start. Some shows pull it off, but most don't. So I always told myself if I did it, I would do it right. Never got around to it because there are 8 billion shows to watch. What the hell?
Defeat.
What is going on?
Oh, human.
Dominate.
Come on,
Stand.
Dominic. You gotta be able to. Forestry, that's tangentially related to what I do, so I hold you in high
We will
regard
see
right
how
now.
long it takes to
I'm gonna
die.
take a second here. Wilt? Yeah, Wilt the red guy. My favorite show was Avatar. Babysitter was Frankie. Yes. Avatar was awesome. I never saw it. Anime's not for kiddies. I want to rewatch Avatar. You should. It's on my list. A lot of things are on my list.
Bronze tier.
Commence
I
Metro. When do we
I
get
think
to
it looks
Spider-Tron
cool though.
6000?
Looks like sweet animation, cool concept.
Oh, can't wait.
Shame that they made such a terrible movie about it. Based on the dedicated fan base and everything, without having actually seen the show, it really seems like it deserved better. I didn't watch any Korra, and not planning on it.
Inside.
I was surprised how Avatar was ruined when it came out with the remake with Korra or whatever. They should have stopped with the original. Oh really? I thought it was like commonly accepted in the fan base that Korra was good, that it was like a good continuation. But Avatar was actually based around the last Airbender. That was like the whole premise there. And then what was Korra? One of many Earthbenders or one of many Firebenders or something. So maybe that was just, maybe she was a less interesting character overall for that reason. But I thought I'd heard good things about it. I'm surprised to hear you guys say you either didn't like it or had no interest. Who knew what Sailor Moon is? That one of my... Sorry, I read that really wrong. But anyways, Sailor Moon. That was really popular around when I was like 5 or something. There was a lot of Sailor Moon in my formative years. I really loved Sailor Moon. I completely forgot about Sailor Moon for the most part until just now. That show was awesome. Sailor Jupiter was where it was at. Sailor Jupiter was easily my favorite. That was had a real crush on that one. Ooh, that's not finished quite yet. Is that chop in half? Is he finished now? Probably. Don't want to assume, make an ass of myself by assuming, but there's a good fair chance that he didn't live that half chopping. Of course I know, I'm the anime guru. Now we know who to ask if we ever need advice
Hooray!
on
The human won a
animes.
bronze medal.
Have you seen Death Note?
Not yet.
I actually, there's that Death Note movie coming out in
But no archers.
August, and I'm really excited to see that
Maybe next
because it'll be an easy way for me to get into that world without committing to the full real thing. Because I don't want to commit to a whole other series or season of a show. There's too much of that in my life. Too many different shows. So I'm curious to see how that movie turns out, and then I'll be curious to see how fans of the original, what they think of it, and if they say like, oh yeah, if you like this, go watch the original anime, then that'll be a good signal for me whether or not I should check out the actual anime. But I'm just trying to think of different animes that I would maybe watch. Old Man Graham, because I was young when Sailor Moon came out. Let me look at this actually. Look up the original run of Sailor Moon in like North America, because maybe if I look this up, it's gonna show what it was in its original Japanese run. Yeah, it was originally Japanese, and originally translated as Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon. I think that's Sailor Moon's a much better name. Let me see. Originally serialized 91 and 97. So does that mean 91 was when the show first came out in like North America? In that case, yeah. I was like 5 or 6 when that show was first coming out. And it was the bomb. Sailor Moon was awesome. I would watch it with my cousin all the time. Sailor Jupiter. I'm telling you guys, Sailor Jupiter was the best. Korra was pictured to be the incarnation of the Avatar, but after the first season, it wasn't that great. Episodes got confusing and filled with too many events to just end the way it did. Oh, that's unfortunate. Death Note was your first anime. That's what a coincidence. And maybe I'm assuming you mean anime outside of like Pokemon and the mainstream anime, because probably Death Note you have to watch with like subs or dubs, right? Like, well, I guess you watch those other ones with dubs, but you know what I mean. It's like it's different. Oh, reincarnation, not incarnation. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know about the movie. Have to wait and see. That Raikou? I'm not going to remember the scary guy's name. Willem Dafoe as him sounds really cool in that trailer. That alone seemed really awesome to me, so that kind of sold me on it a little bit. And it looks like from the poster that he's actually going to be in costume, which I don't know if that'll work as well, because the pictures of the original anime thing, he's got that slender, weird, creepy body. So I don't know how well a costume is going to work, but Willem Dafoe is a weird-ass looking dude anyways. L is supposed to be a pale-ass emo. He's like the main guy, right? The L they show doesn't seem to act the same. Right, yeah. He seems like a little bit of like a snotty punk or something, more than like a shy recluse. So we'll see. I think it looks cool. I suspect quite heavily that it's not going to receive a very warm reception from fans of the original. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. What did I just pay for? What did I just buy? Did I click the wrong thing? Oh, okay. I did buy a hammer. I didn't realize I switched between them. I thought it was automatically just going to give me the hammer. Ryuk. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. Wow, that guy got taken out awfully quickly. Yes, there we go. The voice for him is perfect. Yeah, Willem Dafoe's voice is creepy. Him playing like a weird, otherworldly, creepy ass Shinagi. Is that what his like race of thing is called? He's Ryuk the Shinagi. I've know the tiniest bit about the series just from my interest in the upcoming movie. Yeah, that was the most incredible casting anyone could have ever done. Realistically, they probably could have or should have just cast like a voice actor to pull off a voice. But they probably wanted to have someone high profile attached to that project to help sell it a little bit. And if that's what they were going for, Willem Dafoe was the choice, really. So I'm pretty interested in that. I used to think Willem Dafoe was too ugly to enjoy his acting. I thought he was too ugly and too much of a weirdo. He was too much for me. I couldn't get into it. But now I look back on it, and man, his acting is awesome. He's cool. I really do like Willem Dafoe. So that makes me very excited for that. Oh no, I shouldn't have ran in there. Oh good, blow me to safety. That's the best when that happens. Ooh, and then blow that guy into danger. That worked out very well for me. Thank you, Spider-Man. Spider... Sir? Shouldn't call him Spider-Man, so close to Homecoming coming out. Damn it all! I'm gonna copyright claim for pretending that Spider-Man's a part of this. Gotta go to bed, talk to you later. Good luck. Good luck slaying those bots. Thank you very much. You take care, Casey. Don't worry about the tonsil stuff. It'll all clear up. You're not gonna miss much. I'm probably gonna die soon and I'll be shutting it all down anyways, so you take care. It's not going much longer. Not going on much longer anyways. I think I missed something in the chat there. I might want to start watching anime. Any suggestions? A lot of friends suggest this Yuri guy and these two people named Lance and Keith. I really like Shinigami, not Shinagami. I don't remember what I was saying already. I really enjoyed Attack on Titan, but it was freaky and weird, and you'll know within 3 episodes what your interest level is. It sold me on it right away. I was so interested, and the more I watched, the more invested I was. That's all I really can recommend, because it's all I've really seen. Yeah, bye, Casey. I'm the one to ask. Good night. So what is Yuri in? What kind of genres do you like? Sorry, I'm getting caught up in the chat here. Yuri on Ice. I don't really care. I'm open to any anime since I don't watch any except for the mainstream stuff. Thanks, bye, Casey. Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. What are Lance and Keith from? I know a Lance from Hentai. That's That's great, man. I'm sure Lance is kind of a porn star name. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a trillion Lances in every aspect of the pornography world. Yeah, take that, take that. Chop his legs out. I'll just ask my friends. Yeah, rather than... Wow, that guy... What hit him? I don't know what took that guy out. I'll just shove him off the edge there, shove him into the bumpers. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here with that. I was just trying to watch this guy bounce around. I thought that would be funny. Mess it up for me. What is ecchi? Ecchi?
Victory.
Or...
Human is not dead yet.
Perhaps it will escape the
action,
silver tear.
romance, or ecchi. I don't know what that is. Watch Say I Love You. And I don't know if these are like drama style
Hammer edition.
shows that you guys are referencing, because when I hear that, that makes me like Death Note and Attack on Titan sound like big, epic fantasy, weird, sci-fi, otherly world, alternate universe stuff. When I hear of something called Say I Love You, it makes me think of like a drama, like a Dawson's Creek or the 90219 or something like that. 90210 makes me think of something like that. And I have like no interest in the romance of anime. I want the weird shit like Attack on Titan, if anything, which I haven't really given many a try. Or the action, like Avatar does look interesting to me. I'm sure I will give that a try at some point. Full Metal Alchemist, I've heard good things about that. That does sound cool. Is Cowboy Bebop? Does that count as anime? I always wanted to give that a try. Oh, ecchi, softcore porn. Okay, yeah. Not my interest then. I can't speak for Brooke. If that's your thing. I got nothing against it. There's a lot of shows out there like non-anime, like live action shows that are basically softcore pornos. So I can't really judge. Whatever floats your boat. I'm trying to think. What is my most... Do I have like a guilty pleasure-esque TV show that I watch? Oh, this is the kicking-based one. I don't even think it... Well, it doesn't really matter if I unlock kicking now, does it?
Who should we pick next?
Well, there you go. There's my
Someone
second
with a
place.
profession.
God, even if it is a tie and it wasn't very good overall. That was rough. That was rough. I had like 2 or 3 good runs tonight. Most of that did not go well. That very, very first one, the start of all this, was the only one that went like really, truly well, I'd say. I watch a lot of cooking shows. That's the most I can think of for being like a guilty pleasure. But can I think of a show that I would be like ashamed to admit that I like? A lot of people would be ashamed to admit that they like Survivor, but I kind of love that show, and I'm not ashamed to admit it because I just genuinely really like that show. Maybe I should be ashamed. Maybe that's it. Maybe Survivor is my guilty pleasure show that I should be ashamed to admit that I like. Full Metal. Full Metal is a good place to start. I'm not agreeing with Max. I'm acknowledging like, oh, like thanks for the tip, because I've never seen it, so I can't really say. Say I Love You is a romance drama. Yeah, see, that's probably not for me then. And like HBO does entire series that are like romance dramas and stuff, so you don't have to feel bad about liking it by any means. I don't mean to rag on it or anything. It's one of the best animes ever. And yeah, Full Metal Alchemist, something I'll probably try at some point. JoJo, I don't know if I've ever even heard of that. Anyone a fan of The Walking Dead? I was. I don't know if I'll still say I am. I put up with everything in that show. I know people dropped off on it left and right, like, oh, the farm storyline went on too long, or this or that, or a dozen other reasons. But I stuck through it all the way to the end of season 6 that ended with the big moment with Negan and a cut to black. And I just said, fuck this show. If they can't show it or won't show it, like if they're going to leave it on a cliffhanger, that episode was incredible. They built it up so well. Everything was done incredibly well. It was one of the best of the entire series. And if they would have had that death included in that episode, easily would have been one of the best of the entire series. Maybe one of the best in like recent television history. But instead they went for like a cop-out, cut to black, cliffhanger, and it just embodied everything that I mildly disliked about the show, and I just did a hard cut. I just said no, I don't want to watch it anymore. It made me so mad. When you say you like this game, you mean Clone Drone, or talking about movies and TV shows and stuff that we like, not movies? The Walking Dead video games are crazy well done. I've only played Season 1 and 2 and 500 Days. I haven't played the Michonne spin-off thing, or like in between that they did, and I haven't played A New Frontier. And when I do, I would probably stream it. I streamed the Telltale Batman games, and they're a lot of fun to stream. It's kind of, I tried to do them serialized in like chopped up parts, and the interest wasn't there as much. I found people like the drop off was very significant between episodes, and so probably if I ever play any other Telltale games, I'll be doing them as streams. So that could be a fun one to do together too, by the way. They showed it, trust me, in full detail. I know they showed it, and I know who died. And I found out who died, like, in between seasons. It, like, leaked. And so that was stupid, and I'm pretty sure 2 characters died, even. Yeah, I don't know. It angered me too much, so I gave up on it. I mean, doesn't every TV show leave you on cliffhangers, though? Yeah, but the cliffhanger can very easily be a tease of upcoming events, or, like... Yeah, like plot points, not the major moment that the entire episode built up to. That's infuriating. Like, end on a major moment, then the cliffhanger is inherently just what is the follow-up or fallout of that, you know? To be continued. I've been to almost every stream. Did you miss one, Max? Maybe one? You're probably the record holder, though, I'd say. I would ask if anyone knew another show, but probably not. So, what show? Put it out there. A show called Lucifer. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. Oh, am I thinking of the right show? It's not Idris Elba, is it? I know it's not. I'm thinking of... It's another show that's a name that starts with L, I think, with Idris Elba in it. I think I've heard of Lucifer, though. Heard of it. I'm just looking it up right now. Heard of it, have not seen it. I'm seeing if I, like, recognize Tom Ellis. Not sure if I know him. No, I don't think I know that one. Crime, drama, fantasy. Sounds like a pretty cool combination to me. Watch Sherlock. Sherlock's great. That is a good show. Corpse Party. Have not heard of that one. I've heard of Lucifer. I have not heard of Corpse Party. I would say watch Fargo. That's a show that I love, and I try to convince people to watch any opportunity that I get. They're standalone seasons, so they don't connect from one to the other. Season 1 was so good, like super good. I really like the movie as well. You don't have to watch the movie, but it maybe helps a little bit to, if you like the movie, you'll like the TV show, that sort of thing. Whatever, I'll play another story mode in the meantime. If you like the movie, you'll like the TV show. The first season, super good. The second season was probably one of my favorite seasons of TV of all time. And it's like a standalone thing. You could watch neither the movie or the first season and still be able to get into it, but it's better. It's better if you watch all of it, because there's a few there's characters who are related to one another, so it gives you a little bit of context to watch all of them.
We are just getting started.
Yeah, Fargo is my #1 TV show recommendation if you're looking for something cool. And season 3 is either just on now or just ending.
Also,
I have it all PVR'd, and I will definitely be watching it. I just haven't done so yet. Let me try and just use the bow a bunch. I'm just gonna run around and shoot people with the bow. For Batman, play it, Graham, since it's also a game. Which Batman are you talking about? Which one? Because I did the Telltale one, and I really like the Arkham games. The Arkham games are something that I would very much just games like that. I like to do at my own pace and everything. I don't think I would ever put anything up like that on the channel. Never say never, I suppose, but it's just unlikely of it actually happening.
I wonder what the human's last thoughts were.
Damn it.
Possibly it was.
Well, that was a sad attempt. Maybe that's that. Now I remember why I'd set this aside 10 minutes ago or so, is because things were going so poorly. So maybe I'd better just set the whole thing aside for the night. I watch a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows, so I could always talk movies and TV shows for hours. But I also need sleep. And I imagine some of you guys do too. I know people like Inbal are up at 9 or 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, whatever it is right now. Oh yeah, the Telltale. You missed an episode for the Telltale. Probably everyone missed an episode for the Telltale, because I botched one of them really bad. Yeah, that series is sitting incomplete because the one I did over on Beam was non-salvageable, so that was too bad. Yeah, all of a sudden, now it's all coming down on me at once. Very exhausted, very tired, very engaging, active stream. So thank you to everyone who came out for that. It was a lot of fun. It's good having you guys around as always. Yeah, you guys have a good sleep too. Wow, just all of it hit me hard in the last like 2 minutes. All of a sudden, it's like I allowed myself to acknowledge how tired I was truly feeling. So it's just hit me hard. I just pulled an all-nighter. Joshay, no. Now I feel accountable. I didn't want to know that because now I feel like this was my fault, my doing. I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention. But thank you, I guess, for your dedication. Ooh, you guys all have a good night. Oh, let's see. I don't want to run away before I see these last few comments here. 2:26. You're a solid 2 hours ahead of me. Probably not going to sleep for another hour or two. Nah, I'm going to go crash hard. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your kind words. Oh. Good night, everyone. Hopefully another stream soon. If you don't follow the channel on Twitter, that is the best place to get updates on upcoming streams. I try to schedule events like this when I can, so that you can see, oh, in 3 hours he's planning to have a stream. So I do that when I can, but I can't always do that. So Twitter is the best place to get those kinds of updates. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Cool to have a good mix of new and old. It's really great having you all around. So have a good night, everyone. And happy birthday to majority of you, both belated and upcoming, because there's so many birthdays in and around this time, which was cool. So hope everyone enjoys themselves. Have a good night.